Welcome back. What a day. It is a crazy Friday, February the 6th of 2026, and gonna record a absolute quick banger for everyone. Just want to do like a market, rewind review, really make that bigger so I can actually talk. So yeah, we're gonna review the market, what's happening, where are we today? It's currently midday, almost 3 o'clock. Market closes in 1 hour. So we want to look around and see what's going on. Let's just jump right into it. So here we are. Chat, are we back? I think we are. I think we're back. I think we are back. So if you're not paying attention really, yesterday over the market close on Thursday and then into the overnight markets, we saw a unbelievable nasty overnight market. You can see Bitcoin fell as low as $60,000. MSTR almost got liquidated. Jokes, not quite, but $104. Now it's up 25%. So this is just incredible moves in less than like a few days. BMNR likewise, you can see everything was just absolutely nuked yesterday into the overnight market. It wasn't just crypto, it was all of retail's most favorite stocks. We can even look at oblivion. Everything was just hit hard. Palantir was dragged down to the 128s, and then Nebius Cloud Grip got pulled down to $73. Now it's back up to $85. So we had a wicked past 24 or more hours here in the stock market, and it looks like we are recovered. We were all kind of worried there was going to be a dead cat bounce, but it looks like so far we are out of the woods and it's getting better. So that was the concern. People were worried that today was going to be a sell off, continued maximum, pain. But we have reversed and it's been holding. I personally was very worried. Let me go back into the 1 day chart here. I personally was quite worried when I was watching today, considering they like to deploy capital, because I like to deploy capital when I know the market is moving in my favor. It's just a personal preference, really. Honestly, you should just buy the dip and not worry about it. Don't try and time it. It's still market's still down from what it was, the past prior weeks and the past prior months. So it's still a good time to buy. But I was watching this quite carefully. 9:30. Here we go. We surged, we dropped, we chopped quite a bit here. I'm looking at RKLB as an example. When I saw this 10 o'clock like pump, I thought, okay, we get a dead cat bounce. Is it going to hold? It chopped about. It could have went either way. Back up again, back up, and then we got this big drop here at 12. At this point, I thought we're going to see a dead cat bounce. This is going to reverse all these, recovery gains. But it didn't. It climbed up and it's just been slowly higher highs and not really showing any signs of reversing, except for right now where it's now crossing on the daily on the 1 minute chart, which is not really that appropriate, but it now has gone back over that 200, that 100-day moving average. So that's what we're looking at there. It looks like we're holding. It's going to be very interesting to see how the market closes today at 4 o'clock. But I want to do a quick video to get it online and talk about this. Zeta, I did buy the dip here because I think Zeta is being unfairly punished. It's a great company. The finances are phenomenal. You can see quarter over quarter they're just doing incredibly well, and I think this is a good long-term hold for at least 1 to 2 years. And I think money will be made in this company. I think I nibbled a little bit of Cypher today, like 50 odd shares, and Iran. I picked up a little bit of Iran too. Um, I think at this point here in like that mid morning sort of here. But like I said, like we're looks like things are beginning to take an interesting turn. Did not deploy all my capital. I still have a lot of dry powder. If I need it, I would like to buy other stuff that I missed today. But not a rush. Want to see why the market holds. We're not out of the woods yet. It's still an interesting day. Nebius script, likewise, you can see a little bit of something sneaking in there. That's probably going to give people a little bit of pause to be concerned for. We want to see this hold. And our Mag 7, we'll look at that real quick. NVDA is the most important one to talk about. NVIDIA, overnight market, you could have got it as low as 170, which is absurd given their forward guidance, their forward PE. And now it's up $13, 7%. back up to that 184. I think by the end of the year, it most likely will be 220. Um, let's chart that real quick. If we get into 220, what does that put us at? What is that increase? So 220 puts us about 20% increase. I think that's possible. I think that's very possible. In fact, it could be more if things go in NVIDIA's favor and we realize the AI trade is not dead, it's far from over. Robotics is just beginning and we need chips, we need more compute, we need more of all of this. I mean, NVIDIA may have a merit for 250. It's just like that's not crazy. That's not crazy. It might chop for a while sideways a bit, but it might have an end of year rally higher. So that's what I'm thinking. NVIDIA could be an awesome play for this year. Tesla is anyone's guess. It's always up and down, right? It could finish the year at 500 or it could finish the year at 300. You just don't know, right? You don't know what way Tesla's going to go. I like it for the long term. I nibble. My buy for Tesla typically is like sub 300. If Tesla gets down below that moving average, and I mean like well below it, especially that weekly 270, that's when I personally think Tesla is a clear buy. So that's what we look at there on the weekly. Apple having an incredible recovery. I did sell a covered call on my shares. I'll be called away at 265 unless I roll it. I would not mind losing Apple shares because that would allow me to actually redeploy that cash elsewhere, like Nvidia, Meta, even Amazon. Amazon had a weak earnings report, roughly speaking. It wasn't the best, and Wall Street did in fact sell them off because of that. But I don't think it's over. I think it's more or less the thesis is intact. If anything, they're going to spend more capex. They want to spend $200 billion in capex, so it should actually be an interesting year. I think they're going to chop sideways. I think they're going to surge up eventually at some point to this area of 260. And likewise, this is what I personally am looking for. I'm like, well, what is that return? As a 27% return. So even if Amazon alone gets back up to those levels of all-time highs this year, you're looking at that to 26% return. So yeah, that's what we're watching, guys. Again, do your own homework. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. Don't trust anybody online. I'm just here to give you information, entertain you, and hopefully earn a few subs and a few likes. Microsoft is now fallen back below 400. That's interesting. Let's go to the minute clock and look at that real fast. Yeah, they did get back over that quite a bit there midday, and at 1 o'clock we saw the reversal. So really, it's Microsoft, it's SaaS dragging things lower. It's this narrative like, hey, we're all doomed, and we're not going to be able to survive this AI, AI apocalypse. Is that the word? AI apocalypse. So um, I want to pull up this real quick to get a look at what Segan Alpha is saying too. That's really the most important stuff to talk about when it comes to the overall market. Sell off, rally higher, and now we're kind of holding the line here. Things are not really showing which way they're going to go. It might finish today somewhere in the middle. Some things may pull back a little bit. People might take profits for the weekend. I think we always see that. Robinhood is tied to crypto. You can see a bit of a reversal sneaking in there. Robinhood. This might be end of week. It might be just people taking profits to go into the weekend and not have to worry about this stuff. Energy had an incredible day, absolutely beautiful day for your Nebiuses, your Huts, your Hives, ABAT, all up over 10%. So well done to anyone. TE Energy was one I wanted to buy. I was looking at that quite a bit here at $7, and I did not pull the trigger. I should have, because that's a nice 10% return there as well. And then, of course, IRAN, everyone's favorite. IRAN is doing well, $42. BE, Bloom Energy, big player. Everyone loves BE. They are doing really well. I would like to get into this one somehow. And then finally, we'll go back here real quick. Let's zoom out, go to bookmarks. There's a few things I want to highlight real quick for everyone. All bookmarks, yes, please. Um, that's funny. Strategy is now underperforming S&P 500 by the largest margin in 2 years. So yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's in a bear market. MicroStrategy will suffer. They're not going to do well until Bitcoin climbs higher. I don't think this is the bottom. I can't see this being the bottom for Bitcoin. I think My gut tells me the bottom is lower than that. So could be a bit of a dead cat bounce. Personally, I could see this going lower to like 65, maybe lower. So yeah, we're gonna actually, sorry, lower than that when we're talking about. Go to back to 5-day chart. Um, Bitcoin, I think its bottom is probably going to be in this range right here. So we'll see what happens there, but more room to go. The dip is here. There's the dip, future dip, forever dip. We're living all three at once. Past side. Like this was crazy. Like FinTwit blew up last night. People were freaking out, losing their minds, getting margin called, and it was just bad, just blood everywhere. People were not happy or prepared for this sort of night. Um, these videos are everywhere. Warren Buffett,
Because this is
like,
not a business where you take polls, it's a business where you think.
yeah,
And Ben Graham would say that you're not right or wrong because 1,000 people agree with you.
just
And
everywhere. And the next one,
You knew who was really behind Bitcoin.
this one was everywhere. Like this one, Peter Lynch, famous Peter Lynch video.
It goes down a lot.
Anytime the market is
The math
down,
is
you will
simple. There's
see
been
Peter
93
Lynch
years of
being
century. This
busted
is
out.
easy to do.
Yeah. So that's where, look at this. This is the overnight right here. This might have been like peak suffering. Yeah, I posted that 15 hours ago. So yeah, that's gonna be tough for everyone right there. And then this one was my favorite, I think. Yeah, when you realize all the capex from the Mag 7 so far is just absolutely insane. It's going to be a tough day for all of us in the market, right? You have to laugh. But I'll leave you this. This is important.
Is there a bubble in crypto or is there a bubble in technology? It's about being in the market throughout the cycle. It's not about if our market's going up or down. Is there a bubble?
There you go. It's not about being up or down, guys. It's about being invested long term. And I tell you all, not financial advice, but buy quality index funds. Over half your portfolio should be in the VU, the QQQ, VTI, VGT, Vanguard Growth one. There is some awesome ones like the momentum plays. You got QQM here as well. SPYM is a portfolio by Spider State Street. Really good one. I like that one a lot. My recent favorites would be these ones here, the Invesco Momentum Fund. They've done incredibly well. In fact, today they're probably up quite well today. What's been the biggest increase today? IBIT, Funny and Bitcoin, Silver, VGT, of course. Yeah, Vanguard Growth done very well today. So you gotta be in these index funds. Set it, forget it, don't worry about it, and then buy whatever companies you absolutely love that you think is going to kill it this year. But thank you all. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I appreciate you all very much, and have a great day. Cheers. See ya.